Gentlemen, now moving ahead, I'd like to call upon the dice fall. Moving further, I'd like to invite our chief guest, Honorable Dr. Chiranjibi Nepal, Governor, Nepal Rastra Bank, to join the dais. I would like to invite President of Nepal Bankers Association, Mr. Gyanendra Prasad Dhungana, to join the dais. I would like to invite President of Development Bankers Association, Mr. Govindra Prasad Dhakal, to join the dais. Besides, I would like to invite the speakers for the event today, Mr. Krishna Sastri Pendela, Executive Director, Advisory, Cyber Security Services, PwC, India, to join the dais. I would like to invite Mr. Rahul Agrawal, Cyber Practice from PwC, to join the dais. Moving further, I'd like to invite Board of Directors of National Banking Institute to join the dais. Mr. Rajiv Jain, Mr. Upendra Paudel, and Mr. Sumed Bhattrai to join the dais. Besides, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Mr. Sanjeev Subba, CEO of National Banking Institute, to join the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, now for the inauguration of the program by lighting the lamp, I'd like to request our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Chiranjibi Nepal, to do the honor. Thank you so much, sir. Now moving ahead, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call upon Mr. Sanjeev Subba, CEO of National Banking Institute, for the welcome remarks.
Thank you. Honorable Governor Dr. Chiranjibi Nepalji, Nepal Rastra Bank, our invited speakers, NBI Board of Directors, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow friends from the banking fraternity. So it's a great honor and privilege to have you all here this morning. Actually, the event happened towards the end of 31st August that ATM hissed, and by 1st September it was in the news, and NBI immediately started working. So I really want to first extend my sincere thanks to all the speakers who traveled, from many different places in India to be here to share their expertise and knowledge with the banking industry in Nepal. So at a very, very short notice, so gentlemen from Palladian team and other speakers still on the air, they are flying in. Some people are still flying in today. So that's a great honor and privilege to welcome all of you. So when we talk about cyber security issue, I think one of the major challenge for Nepal and elsewhere from my perspective is to build the resiliency. I mean, that's a key enabling environment that the Nepali banking sector should explore. जुन हिसाबले हामीहरू यो अहिले यो टेक्नोलोजीको माध्यमबाट चाहिँ नि ब्याङ्किङहरू गर्दै अगाडि बढिराखेका छौँ त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ नि यो साइबरको एउटा च्यालेन्ज हो यसले हामीले गर्नुपर्ने चिजहरू चाहिँ थुप्रै रहेछ हामी हिजोदेखि पनि एक्सपर्टहरूसँग इन्टरेक्सनमा बसेको थियौँ हिजो हामीले नेप्सलाई पनि भेट्यौँ सेन्ट्रल ब्याङ्कमा पनि भेट्यौँ र अरू थुप्रै ब्याङ्कहरूमा पनि भेट्दाखेरि हामीले गर्नुपर्ने कामहरू चाहिँ थुप्रै छ आजको सेसनमा चाहिँ नि हामीले गर्नुपर्ने कामहरूको कुराहरू पनि सेयर हुन्छ र किनभने अब यो डिजिटाइजेसन र फिनटेकमा गइसकेपछि साइबर सेक्युरिटी चाहिँ नि हामीले एउटा कर्मकाण्डी भन्दा पनि यसलाई चाहिँ नि टप प्रायोरिटीको रूपमा नै लिनुपर्ने अवस्था चाहिँ देखिएको रहेछ अहिलेको सिस्टममा हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ नि अब एउटा सानो कमेन्ट मात्र आएको थियो बाहिरको आएको पाहुनाहरूबाट 14 वर्षको बच्चाले पनि यहाँको ब्याङ्क चाहिँ नि ह्याक गर्न सक्छ अलिकति राम्रो नलेज भएको यो जुन किसिमको सिस्टम चाहिँ नि हामीसँग छ भन्ने कुराहरू चाहिँ नि सो त्यो हिसाबमा अब त्यति अतिरञ्जित त नहोला तर पनि हामीले चाहिँ नि गर्नुपर्ने कामहरू चाहिँ नि अलिकति धेरै छ जस्तो चाहिँ लाग्छ बट इट्स अ इभल्भिङ प्रोसेस हामी चाहिँ नि जुन हिसाबले नेपाली ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरले टेक्नोलोजीलाई इम्ब्रेस गरेको छ आई थिङ्क द्याट्स अ रियली वेलकम बट अगेन देयर इज अलवेज अ रुम फर इम्प्रुभमेन्ट हामीसँग चाहिँ नि थुप्रै अवसर र अपर्च्युनिटी पनि छ अहिलेको लागि अब साइबर सेक्युरिटीलाई एउटा स्ट्राटेजिक टुलको रूपमा हामीले लिनुपर्ने र साइबर रेजिलियन्स टिम ब्याङ्कभित्र क्रिएट गर्नुपर्ने सो त्यो टिमलाई चाहिँ नि एउटा कम्प्रिहेन्सिभ फ्रेमवर्कभित्र राखेर जानुपर्ने बारेमा नै आज कुरा हुन्छ देन फर्स्ट स्पिकर द्याट वी इन्भाइटेड एक्चुली इज मिस्टर कृष्ण शास्त्री हु इज इन दि स्ट्यान्डिङ कमिटी अफ आरबिआई फर साइबर सेक्युरिटीको पर्सपेक्टिभबाट सो हि इज इङ्गेज विथ द पिडब्ल्युसी म पछि उहाँको बारेमा अझै पनि कुरा गरौँला उहाँ चाहिँ नै पहिला इन्डियन पुलिसमा हुनुहुन्थ्यो इन्भेस्टिगेसन अफिसरको रूपमा र उहाँले इन्टरपोललाई पनि ट्रेन गर्नुहुन्छ सो लट अफ प्र्याक्टिकल एस्पेक्ट्स कमिङ फ्रम द्याट साइड एन्ड देन we also have team from Palladian and Palladian has already worked in Nepal with few banks and also with the banks association so they also have a lot of ground expertise and knowledge that they are able to share त्यसपछि हाम्रो अर्को पनि स्पिकरहरू आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ Audix Technologiesबाट and then we also plan to have a panel discussion today so panel discussionमा we have invited the Chief of Metropolitan Police Uttam Subedi sir so who's अहिले right now चाहिँ नि यो अहिलेको रिसेन्ट एटिएम केस चाहिँ नि उहाँले नै इन्भेस्टिगेट गरिराख्नु भएको छ सो उहाँलाई पनि हामीले बोलाएको छौँ र अलि प्र्याक्टिसनर्सहरू र लोकल साइबर एक्सपर्ट्सहरूलाई पनि हामीले चाहिँ बोलाएको छौँ र यसको होल उद्देश्य गोल भनेको नै नेपाली वित्तीय क्षेत्रको साइबर रेजिलियन्सी पर्टिकुलरली त्यसलाई चाहिँ नि एउटा रोबस्ट बनाउँदै ल्याने एन्ड इट इज इभल्भिङ प्रोसेस एज अ सेड कि चाहिँ नि वान टाइम पिल होइन इट इज लाइक त्यो जान्छ र अर्को कुरा हिजो उठेको पनि थियो गभर्नर साहब हुँदै म यहाँ के भन्न चाहेँ भने हाम्रो पिडब्ल्युसीको साथीहरूले बेसलाइन सर्वे साइबर सेक्युरिटीको सम्बन्धीमा चाहिँ नि एउटा बेसलाइन सर्वे गर्न सकिन्छ कि किनभने त्यो बेसलाइन सर्वेले चाहिँ नि नेसनल लेभलमै फाइनेन्सियल सेक्टरको चाहिँ नि साइबर भनरेबिलिटिजहरू कहाँ छ भन्ने एउटा ग्याप चाहिँ नि आइडेन्टिफाई गरिदिँदो रहेछ त्यसमा सबै ब्याङ्क र वित्तीय संस्थाको सहमति छ भने चाहिँ नि त्यो बेसलाइन सर्वे गर्दाखेरि पनि एउटा हामीसँग चाहिँ नि भनरेबिलिटिज र ग्याप चाहिँ नि आउन सक्छ त्यो एउटा मैले थटको रूपमा मात्र राख्न चाहेँ So with that note, welcome you again and kindly get engaged. We have a long day, so I don't think we'll try to finish on time. But looking at the very critical topics, पनि छ, interesting topic पनि छ, र अलिकति time पनि दिनुपर्ने छ. So 5:30 मै नभए पनि हामी 6:30 सम्म जाउँला. But we have to make it very fruitful and very productive. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, now moving further, I'd like to call upon our chief guest, Dr. Chiranjibi Nepal, for the opening remarks.
Thank you. CEO, NBI, Sanjeevji, eminent resource person, distinguished delegates, media friends. The information technology is a great boom to the business. Together with innovation and improvement on communication technology, organizations have been able to provide the better service to its customers with shorter delivery time. However, the same innovations and improvement in information and communication technology have become a great challenge to protect the IT communication infrastructure from the cyber threats. While many cyber attacks are targeted toward the information theft, there is growing trend of the cyber attack turning into the cyber financial fraud, such as those related to the card skimming, SWIFT hacking, or the recent incident of ATM hacking. All of the banks and financial institutions in Nepal have been using the electronic records for their accounting and transaction. While this has resulted in far superior financial access to the general public, it has also increased the number of cyber financial frauds. These are the points that I read out in front of you, my friends. I think you all are aware about this IT revolution. IT revolution doesn't give time sphere that you are illiterate, you are undeveloped, you are less developed. There is an equal level playing field for the IT. So you can't deny that we are less educated, our system is not developed, it is underdeveloped. You can't say that. You have to move on equal footing with the developed countries. IT is such an important thing that if you accept it positively, it will give you the ambition and turning points in your life. If you take it negatively, it will damage you. It will damage you, society, even the economy of the country. So IT revolution has become a very important part, especially in the financial sectors. And all the people, they must be aware about the ITs, the moving, upgrading systems, everything what is happening in the world. And every 3 months there is a new technology. The technology first attacked basically on the financial sector. Financial sector is major concern to the fraud, to earn money, to become rich. This is the major concern. So the banking sectors, especially financial sector, should be much aware about it all the time. So those who are working in financial sectors, they must upgrade their knowledge, they must be trained all the time. Basically in my country, here in Nepal, the banking sector, even the financial sector, they don't give importance to the IT. Investment in IT means investment in infrastructure, especially in IT means that is the investment for profit. Although this recent event was targeted toward the financial institutions, there are various attacks in past and that had impacted the bank account of general public. As mid-July 1990, in Nepal, there are more than 8 million mobile banking users, about 1 million internet banking users, more than 6 million debit card, about 100,000 credit card, about 67,000 prepaid card that have been issued to domestic banking customer with the domestic banking sector having installed about the 3,000 ATM machines, with these numbers growing at the accelerating rate by indicate the scale of risks faced by the threat of cyber financial crime that the Nepalese financial institution and the customers are exposed to. Now, I would like to thank NBI, Mr. Sanjeevji. He's just speak of a very recent, very important topic in financial sector. It's very important. So we must be aware about it, what is happening in neighboring country, in other part of the world. We must know it. This is very important part. You can't say that we are just aloof from other part of the world because we are less developed, we are less literate, our system is not upgraded. That is lame excuse. We will not live in this situation. The central bank is they're very much sensitive in this regard. Evidence since last few years, they have been showing that sophisticated cyber financial attack has increased and are starting to target the core IT infrastructure rather than end customers. And it has traditionally been said that end users are the weakest link in the security chain. Therefore, the considerable effort should be given towards the user's awareness. However, current incidents show that the attack have shifted toward core IT infrastructure, which should be more thoroughly protected. While I understand that such an IT infrastructure is expensive, the cost of security breach would be even more than such IT infrastructure. And attacks on financial institutions will have impact on the financial stability of the nation. Therefore, the risks created from the cyberspace should be managed properly in a timely manner to reduce the social and economic consequences. At this instance, I want to highlight that cybersecurity risk is not limited to the financial information only, but also to all and any digital information. The institutions should also consider protecting any digital information that they acquire in the process of their business operation, lest get into the hands of individuals who should not have access to it. I'll give you just one example. Just few years before, Azerbaijan कि मैले ठ्याक्क बिर्सेँ, अजरबैजान नै हुनुपर्छ। त्यहाँ साइबर अट्याक पावर ग्रिडमा भयो। पावर ग्रिडमा भएर त्यो सर्टेन गाउँ त्यो एरियाको जस्ट 2015 कि 16 मा मैले ठ्याक्क बिर्सेँ, तपाईहरुले नेटमा पनि हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। पावर ग्रिडमा भइसकेपछि पुरा चाहिँ अन्धकारै भयो, सक्दै सकेन। कति पछि सरकारले बल्ल त्यसलाई म्यानेज गर्यो। भनेपछि यो साइबर अट्याक, साइबर फ्रड मतलब यसमा मात्रै भन्ने हैन, जहाँ पनि हुन्छ गर्नेहरुले फ्रड। तर हामी स्पेशली कन्सन्ट्रेसन यो फाइनान्शियल सेक्टरमा गरेको कारण के भन्दा हामी अलिकति हाम्रो फाइनान्शियल सेक्टरमा साइबर हुनु त परेपछि जान्ने हो, पहिले त गर्दैन। अब त हामीले के भन्न थालेका छौं भन्दा यसमा लगानी भनेकै नाफाको लागि हो। यसमा लगानी भनेको घाटाको लागि हैन। बैंकका साथीहरु हुनुहुन्छ, बैंकको सीईओ साहब र अध्यक्षज्यूहरुलाई मैले भनि पनि सकेको छु, यसमा लगानी गर्नुस्, धेरै नाफा कमाउनुस्। यसमा लगानी गरेन भने यो आईटीमा इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरमा लगानी गरेन भने नाफा भोलि कुनै बेला पनि स्वाश्रुत 2-4 वर्षकै नाफा एकैचोटी घट्न सक्छ। त्यसले नाफा सेक्युर गर्ने हो भने पनि यसमा लगानी गर्नु पर्यो। त्यसले गर्दा यो अत्यन्त महत्त्वपूर्ण फाइनान्शियल सेक्टर। त्यसले गर्दा नेपालको कन्टेक्स्टमा त अझै ओपन बोर्डर पनि छ। यहाँ गरे, इन्डियामा पनि गरे, इन्डियाबाट पनि भनेको मतलब इन्डियामा पनि गरिरहेछ, यहाँ पनि गरिरहेछ। सहिलो छ जो एट्याकर आउँछन्, one time attack हैन हजारौं चोटी attack गरेपछि बल्ल छिर्नियो भने you all know it. In this regard, Central Bank is aware of danger to the financial stability with the threat of cyber crimes and has thus issued the information technology guidelines. In this, with the objective of promote sound and robust technology risk management and to strengthen them system security, reliability, availability, and the business continuity in the commercial banks of Nepal. The bank is also proactive in dealing with threat to the payment system with the establishment of NRB Payment System Department in 2015, which is systemizing our dealing with the nascent domestic payment system. It is not easy to fight with cyber attackers due to their very natures. Any person can act from anywhere in the world and use a multitude of attack vector with ever-increasing sophistications to obtain any rescue illicitly. This problem is compounded by the fact that cyberspace is not regulated and there is no inherent security infrastructure within it. Therefore, it has become essential that the institution conduct that cyber risk assessment and management. And the cyber fraud cannot be solely prevented by installing the latest security infrastructures. It can only be prevented by the remaining one step ahead of the attackers. Continuous monitoring and evaluating existing security infrastructure, emerging threats, and the cyber risks are the way to achieve a more complete security infrastructure. As such, NRB is addressing this by having a proactive attitude toward the challenges in the payment system, regulation of it, and having the regular oversight and monitoring of the payment system. The bank is also strengthening its activities in digital financial literacy activities to increase awareness with the development of the financial literacy framework. Central Bank, अहिले RTGS, real-time gross settlements, नेपालमा यो फाउन्डेसन अफ इलेक्ट्रोनिक पेमेन्ट हो। यसमा हामी प्रवेश गरिसक्यौँ। अब केही समयमा चाहिँ नि नेसनल गेटवे पनि हाम्रो हुन्छ। भनिसकेपछि यसमा हामी मुभ हुनै पर्छ। फाइनेन्शियल सेक्टरमा हामी जानेको छैन, हामीलाई थाहा छैन भनेर हुँदैन। ब्याङ्कर एसोसिएसनको अध्यक्ष आउनु भएको छैन, ब्याङ्कका तपाईँहरू हुनुहुन्छ, सबै सिओहरूलाई भनिदिनुहोस् र तपाईँहरूको चेयरम्यान साहबहरूका यो म्यासेज म त हामीले पनि दिइरहेछौँ। हामी पब्लिकको पैसा हो, हामीले सेक्योर गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने पनि म्यासेज दिइदिनु होला। भोलि कुनै पनि ब्याङ्कबाट केही भयो भने सर्टेन ती ब्याङ्कैबाट नै हामीले तिराउनु पर्ने स्थिति हुन्छ कि भन्ने भइसकेको छ। अहिले कुरा गर्दा गर्दै त्यहाँ आरबिआईको उहाँसँग कुरा, त्यहाँ त के अरे पेनाल्टी चाहिँ नि सर्टेन एमाउन्ट लगाउने, हामी पनि त्यो पनि ल्याउँदैछौँ। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि अबको सिचुएसन प्रफिटमा केन्द्रित भएर सक्दो धेरै खर्च नगर्ने समस्या हिजोको दिनमा पनि त्यसै आएको थिएन। मैले अस्ति पनि भने भुइँचालो जाँदाखेरि ब्याङ्क र वित्तीय संस्थाहरूलाई खर्च गर्नुहोस्, मुलुकको लागि अप्ठ्यारो परेको छ, गाह्रो छ मुलुकलाई, अहिले पैसा चाहिएको छ, तपाईहरुले यत्रो कमाउनु भएको छ, अलिकति यो बेला सो गर्नुहोस् भनेर मैले त्यो अतुर भन्ने बङ्गलादेशको गभर्नर हुनुहुन्थ्यो त्यति बेला, अहिले हुनुहुन्न, उहाँले पठाएको चिठी सुद्धा पढे। बङ्गलादेशमा 1100 मान्छेहरू गार्मेन्ट फ्याक्ट्रीमा जलेर मर्दाखेरि त्यति बेला हामीले 1.5 अरब रुपैयाँ जम्मा गरेर सरकारलाई दिएका थियौं। तिमीहरूको यत्रो भैँचालो आएको छ, बैंकिङ सेक्टर पनि सयौं छन् तिमीहरूका, 300 जति बैंकिङ सेक्टर छ, त्यहाँबाट त मजाले पैसा उठेर सरकारलाई सहयोग गरिरहा होला र हाम्रो तर्फबाट 65,000 कम्बल भनेर त्यति बेला पठायो। त्यो पनि मैले सिओ र चेयरम्यान साहबहरूलाई रेडिसन होटलमा राखेर बताएको थिएँ। तर ब्याङ्कबाट कति उठ्यो थाहा? तपाईहरु सबै ब्याङ्कको एम्प्लोइ 8 कि 10 करोड मात्रै कोही आफै क्याप लगाएर सेल्फी खिच्दै हिँड्ने चाउचाउ बाँड्दै 1 पैसा नदिने ब्याङ्कहरू पनि छ कमर्सियल ब्याङ्क त्यत्रो मुलुकलाई अप्ठ्यारो परेन त्यो खालको सोसाइटी हो यो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि एकदमै थ्रेट चाहिँ नि नेपालमा अलिकति अवेयर हुनुपर्छ साइबर सेक्युरिटी सम्बन्धी भनेर मैले यो भनेको कारण के भन्दा भोलि यति नै खर्च गर भनेर भन्नु नपरोस् जसले त्यसपछि मोनेटरी पोलिसीमा इमिडिएटली ल प्रॉफिटको 80% कर्पोरेट सोशल रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी भनेर राख्नु पर्यो र प्रॉफिटको 80% चाहिँ नि एचआर डेभलपमेन्टको लागि हैन हाम्रो चाहिँ नि विभिन्न ब्याङ्क मर्ज हुँदा गाह्रो भयो डिफ्रेन्ट कल्चरबाट आएको भनेर हामीलाई सिकाउनु पर्छ नेपालमा कुन कल्चर छ भनेर इन्डिया जस्तो त्यत्रो ठुलो देश हो र साउथमा बेग्लै बोलिन्छ नर्थमा इन्डिया जस्तो त हैन यहाँ त सबै चिज यति सानो सोसाइटी छ ल यसमा पनि तपाईहरुले अब जति एचआरमा खर्च हुने त्यसको चाहिँ 3% चाहिँ नि डेभलपमेन्ट अबदेखि चाहिँ सायद हाम्रो सर्कुलर पनि गइसक्यो होला कुन ट्रेनिङ कसरी गर्यो भनेर त्यो सेन्ट्रल ब्याङ्कले लिन्छ त्यो पनि बताइदिनुस् कुन ट्रेनिङ आइटीमा परिरहेको यदि यो भएन भने अब अलि ठुलै पैसा आइटीमा खर्च गर र यसमै गर भनेर तोकेरै पठाउने हाम्रो चलन छ त्यो नगरी नहुने रहेछ मलाई त्यो सबकै सिकाएको छ त्यत्रो पनि हुन्छ 300 करिब अहिले पो त घट्यो ब्याङ्क वित्तीय संस्था मर्जर एक्विजिसन भएर करिब 300 वटा ब्याङ्क वित्तीय संस्था 8-10 करोड उठ्नु लाज मर्नु होइन कतिले दिँदै दिएन प्रधानमन्त्री राहत कोषमा जहाँको अध्यक्ष चाहिँ नि योजना आएको उपाध्यक्ष हुन्छ 8 वटा सचिव हुन्छ मोस्ट ट्रान्सप्यारेन्ट त्यो कोष हो फन्ड त यो खालको ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टर हो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि मैले यो भन्नु परेको तपाईहरु त्यहीको इम्प्लोइ भए हुनाले टेक इट सिरियसली र एन्डमा एज दे nothing is 100% secure we know that even though the cyber fraud is not completely preventable there should be a process of minimize the event to extend the possible and if there is any such event there must be a clearly defined system to fight such event and procedures to recover the losses of such event as early as possible. And in this regard, NRB exercising with this matter, dear delegates, from the program schedule, I see that it will discuss and elaborate on the above issues. I am confident that some conclusion will be reached and that this will contribute to the domestic policy development for preventing cyber financial frauds. Let me conclude my remarks by thanking all distinguished delegates for this valuable presence and thank you so much NVI for this very important topic for the brainstorming session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your insights on how to prevent financial fraud. So now, ladies and gentlemen, moving ahead, I would like to call upon Mr. Sumed Bhattrai, Director of National Banking Institute, for the concluding remarks.
Honorable Governor, Dr. Chiranjibi Nepal, distinguished guests in the dais, my fellow board members of NBI, fellow banker friends and journalist friends. Banking industry ma IT आएको भनौं न हामी त्यो पुरानो ढड्डा banking system बाट IT मा revolution भएको नै it's been more than 20 years. But जसरी IT develop हुँदै गयो त्यो सँगै IT related crimes हरु पनि आउन थाले हैन अब हामीसँग we have got latest examples of IT fraud that happened not only in Nepal but in South Asia as well. There was an IT fraud in Bangladesh Central Bank that happened. One of the banks suffered IT fraud in 2 years back, and the recent incident that we had about ATM fraud. So as we grow and develop in IT, in banking, at the same time, these hackers are one step ahead of us. So I think it's high time for us to think about it. Now, as far as NBI is concerned, NBI 10 वर्षको आफ्नो अपरेसनमा NBI ले यस्तो खालको कन्फरेन्सहरू organize गर्दै आइरहेको छ. I remember we had a similar conference around 2.5 years back where we talked about cybercrime, and today we have this conference on preventing cyber financial fraud. We've got guest delegates, expert locally, as well as we've got experts coming from India. So what we expect is our bankers here gets a maximum benefit out of this conference that is being organized so that we can implement the best practices that is available in our industry. As Dr. Governor said, that it's high time that we need to invest on preventing these cyber crimes so that we minimize the possible losses that we may occur. So यति भन्दै यो conference को भनौँ न, you get a maximum benefit out of it. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
धन्यवाद NBI का सञ्चालकज्यू. यो सँगै म गभर्नर साहब चिफ गेस्टको अनुमतिले यो कार्यक्रम अन्त भएको घोषणा गर्न चाहन्छु. We'll have a short break before we resume. So thank you so much.